Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Katie York set to get this one started. And away we go from East Rutherford. Danny Gray to return it. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
At their own 29-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Pretty throwing here to start. Going deep right away. Caught at the 20-yard line. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Running it after the penalty. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, it was bad enough that the previous run went backwards. You've got to have balance in this league. I mean, you really do. There's no chance offensively to find sustained success unless you present run and pass to a defense. And right now, this defense is owning your run game.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. The Clemson rookie has it. And the Jets get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Running back sent in motion.
Tracking 60.
From the 18 on 2nd down. Connection made to Raymond. Jukes one defender. And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Motioning the tight end now. Throwing on 2nd and real long here. Raymond there to grab it. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stopped.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Putting the tight end in motion. Third and long for him here. That's caught for the first. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. And they send a man in motion.
70 range. 19 tight. Go.
Pass play on 1st and 10. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good for a gain of 5. Stopped by Chop Robinson. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
19 Lions.
Here's 2nd and 5. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
I'm sure Coach, play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll throw on first. Forced out to his right. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Check smash. 60 Maverick.
Trying again following the sack. Getting out to his left. Throwing deep for the end zone. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go.
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
79 Bronco.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Hits his running back. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches.
Bronco 80. 18 Pioneer. Check go.
They're going play action. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Second down carry for Achane. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking it in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
He's on the move. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Here's Purdy to throw. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More for MetLife coming right up. We're back for the second quarter. Dolphins in a real good spot to score.
Let's go now.
Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. They'll run here, following the penalty. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. It's a gain of 5. That brings up second down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Play action now with Purdy. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get the game's first points here in the second. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Has this at the 6. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. We have a timeout now for somebody shaken up on the previous play, and as they work on him, his teammates hoping this doesn't keep him out of the postseason.
Mustang 19.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins take over on his 5th interception of the season. Man, not even the shorter throws are safe in this one, partner. That is some aggressive coverage to be playing for picks that close to the line.
Yeah, not in this league. You know, maybe Pop Warner, high school, even in college, but not in this league. There is no gimmies. You have to have a sense of urgency at all times because these defenders are too good. They'll go and take it away no matter where they throw it on the field.
Trying to find his tight end. So it'll be second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. And in for the Miami touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Return coming from the 6. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Set up. Set up.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Puts his body on the line, and he got it. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Complete to Raymond. By a man, and now he's in the clear. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Yeah, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Check. Hey, check, go.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here we go, set. 18 Rattler. 70 Ranger. 19 tight. Ready.
From the 27. Searches from the pocket. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Go street. Go.
Handoff now out of the gun. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. 19 Lion. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Let's go now. Trap 60. Buffalo 18. Ready.
On 2nd and 5 now. The throw is caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a 1st down.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Hunt.
Back now, pressure on its way. The back's got it. Touchdown, New York! Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
You're good on the point after. And the Jets chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, here we go.
Purdy throwing here. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. It's the Dolphins looking at 2nd and 1. Purdy setting up that play action. That's caught. He found some space. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A-Chain on the inside give. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Second and 6 coming up here. A-Chain again. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. Timeout taken by New York. That's in second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Buys time, rolling right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Jets get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Curve 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Mustang 19. Check go.
2nd and 10 now. Chased out to his right. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throw away.
Dragon 60. Rig alert, rig alert. 18 rattle, 18 rattle. Ready, ready?
Here he is on 3rd and long. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Dolphins take possession off their 2nd interception of the game.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, As he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal. Achane does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. Timeout called on the field, so we've got a player shaken up, and at the worst time, too. They just wanted to keep everyone healthy entering the playoffs next week. It's second and goal. Rank gets it, headed right. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Working quickly here. They run again with Wright. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Dolphins will add to their lead at the end of the half. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to fourth and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on third and goal.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. He's going to push one deep down the right. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jacorian Bennett has it. And the Dolphins do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Set. Unlock line. 60 Bison. Check go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Can't get it to him, incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So 2nd down coming up.
You know, it looked like things fell apart a little bit as he left the pocket, just not on the same page with his targets as they adjusted their routes. And that's really what led to the incompletion.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready, ready.
Throwing on 2nd and 10. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's able to cross the 40 before going out. They'll get 18 yards there. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Chop alert. Set. Bronco switch.
Plowing up the middle. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Stopped by Chop Robinson. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6.
Set up. Buffalo 18. Go.
From the 46. He put some juice on a deep throw down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that means 3rd down coming up.
Set. Warrior 70. Street.
They kick the running back in motion.
Ready.
To the air, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's the snap on 4th. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
It is Cup, left side. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Offense in the hurry-up here. First down from the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. 3rd and long, Purdy. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
So the Dolphins bringing out the field goal unit for a try here. It's 45 yards he'll try to connect from. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
Go. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready, ready.
Pass play on 1st and 10. The pass falls incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Ready. 79 Bronco. 18 Pioneer. Go.
Throwing from the gun. He rolls to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Mustang 19, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
3rd and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll give the Jets a first down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
70 Lions.
A give now from the gun. He gets it ahead and winds up with about 3. Kaiir Elam getting there for the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Dragon 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
From the 43. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jerome Baker has it. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Went to the old well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21.
Jets 7.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And no return here, and this is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready up.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 19 tight, 19 tight. Hut, hut.
Getting right back to it after that interception. Flushed out of the pocket. Thrown on the run, deep down that left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
19 Lions. Set.
They go play action here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
60. Set, go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Buffalo 18. Warriors 70. Ready, ready.
Back to throw now. Complete to Raymond. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
60 Maverick. 79 Bronco. 18 Pioneer. Ready.
He'll throw it yet again. Dumped off to his running back. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, These little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Third down from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball.
18, 18.
Pass play coming here.
Preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that